Welcome back to the Three Dudes and a Dad podcast. Week 2 in the books, some surprises and non surprises. We're going to go over the games from week 2, predict week 3, and give some overreactions for every team throughout the first 2 weeks of the season. How are we doing?
Pretty good. Tough loss for the Broncos this week.
Yeah, the call that costed you was like the 50th time it's been called in a decade.
Yeah.
We'll go back and we'll go into that
We'll,
later.
yeah, we'll talk
But
about it later.
that's pretty interesting. Um, Games last night, just going over the game. Let's go to Thursday. Start real quick. Commanders Packers.
Um, yeah, man, the Packers look scary. Um,
Two kind of big injuries from this game.
yeah,
Jaden Reed, broken collarbone, out for 6 to 8 weeks, which I don't know how he's not out for the whole season. And then Eckler, his Achilles is torn, so
yeah,
he's out for the year. His career is probably in jeopardy now. I don't. He could come back and be like a third down back kind of guy still, but
yeah.
it's going to be an uphill battle.
I mean, I know he's over 30 now.
I think he's 33,
It'd be hard for him to come back. But yeah, it sucks
30.
for him.
He's just 30.
30. I mean, it sucks for him and them obviously because Eckler was a big part of their game plan.
But now it's if they really trust this JCM guy,
Yeah,
they guess this is his time. Him and I guess would Chris Rodriguez or McNichols take that spot?
I think McNichols has been getting the third. Well, Rodriguez has been out. I don't
Well,
know if
yeah,
he's
but
been
now
hurt. Yeah,
no, he's been healthy and active, but now that it might be just the Eckler role.
yeah, yeah. We'll see who takes that over. But yeah, not a great game from the Commanders here. But I
Jaden
mean,
Jaden Daniels hurt. He has
yeah,
a sprained knee.
I saw he could be out this week.
Who do they play this week? The Raiders. So I mean, I think who's their back at Mariota?
Uh, Washington's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So I
A
mean,
lot
if
of
he's
QB,
out,
a lot of QB injuries this week.
yeah,
But yeah, I thought. I mean, Packers look like I'd say right now probably the favorite in the NFC. NFC, one of them. I was sleeping on them to start the year, but
you know who wasn't?
they changed
Me.
my mind.
And this is without Micah really being
Yeah, Mike is still not playing. I mean, Mike has been good when he's playing, but he's not playing every down.
like you expect him to.
Yeah,
Tucker Kraft, hell of a game from him.
yeah.
124 receiving yards.
I had to start him in two fantasy leagues over Bowers because I thought Bowers would be out.
Heartbreaking decision there. Worked well.
Yeah,
But other than that, I'm really interested to see how Matthew Golden's used
yeah. I thought he.
with Jaden Reed being out.
I thought Golden so far would get a little bit more run, but he hasn't. But I'd expect him obviously to with Jaden Reed out.
For me, this rookie class has kind of been disappointing. I mean, it's 2 weeks, but overreactions. I'll kind of talk about that later. But I mean, Golden's not doing anything. Hampton's not doing anything.
Yeah,
That's two guys that we want win of the year, thinking, okay, these guys are going to be producing from day one,
yeah,
and they haven't. Commander side, I mean, a bunch of nothing, really.
yeah.
So there are three top receivers, which is Ertz, Samuel, and McLaurin, and then Luke
I mean,
McCaffrey.
yeah. Ertz had a decent game, but other than that, they couldn't really get anything going on offense. Um,
I don't understand why they didn't give the ball to Ja'Cory.
yeah,
He had great week one, won
Eckler
rookie of the week.
Went down somewhat early, and even before Eckler went down, I mean, he finished the game with 4 rushing attempts. I just feel like that can't happen if you believe in him. Well, even if you don't believe in him, he's a starter now.
Yeah, I mean, and you did everything
I
in
mean,
your power to make him the starter.
They were playing from behind, so I guess I understand that. But even to begin the game, he should have got a little bit more because he had a pretty good week one. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how the Commander season plays out.
I think as everyone said, the sophomore slump is a thing. You've seen it with the two QBs that played really well last year. You saw it with Stroud last year, and it's very interesting to see how, because obviously the Commanders have a harder schedule now. We'll see how they
Yeah,
are able to go against that with no run game and injuries that could stack. So Sunday,
sort of Bills and Jets.
yeah, let's go with the most boring game.
This was, I mean, yeah, it was a pretty boring game, but interesting game.
I'm really worried for Justin Fields now.
Yeah, that was
Not because of skill level, because one bad game is going to make me change your mind. A concussion with a mobile quarterback like that already, I feel like it could be one of those things where he has a concussion and then every few weeks he goes in and out of protocol.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad game from him. I mean, he only threw 11 passes.
Yeah. But I just don't see. They didn't establish the run game like you did against who they play, the Steelers. And the Bills didn't have Ed Oliver.
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me. You only have 10 carries with Brees, 2 carries with Braylon. Just does not make sense. And then it was Garrett Wilson, and no one else caught a pass. Rucker.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, not a winning formula.
Yeah, rough game from that offense.
On the other side, James Cook looked like one of the most underrated running backs in the league. Even though he's got paid, he's still underrated.
Yeah, from the Bills' perspective, I mean, they really didn't have to do anything on offense.
It's one of those games where Josh Allen, I'm not saying he played bad, but he didn't play good.
No,
And you won by 20.
Yeah.
So who cares? You won a division game by 20 with Josh Allen not having a great game.
Yeah, I mean, I think more of that just comes down to he didn't have to.
Well, yeah, but
But no, I get what you're saying. I mean,
typically against the Jets, Josh Allen runs up the stats.
Yeah.
Like this is his time to catch his rhythm and that kind of stuff, and he did. But yeah, Bills.
Elite game from James Cook.
I think the Bills could be the last undefeated team. They have a really weak schedule until like November. That's when it kind of turns out. I mean, they have the Dolphins, the Saints.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much just James Cook
Wow.
load on offense.
Their first hard game is November 2nd against the Chiefs. Wow.
I like Josh Palmer once again. I know we talked about that. He only had 2 receptions, but 47 yards. If you get that from him every game, it's going to be pretty hard to lose. Yeah, not too much on this game, but yeah, the Bills. I mean, as expected, look like at the top of the AFC once again.
I got one more thing. Keon Coleman has 100 yards last week. It's 3 targets this week. You cannot do that.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the Texans did with Nico, except Nico didn't have any targets last week.
Yeah.
Let the young guy get targets, especially you're up 20. Throw him a couple up balls.
No, I completely agree with that. Him and
Shakir.
Shakir, yeah.
But Keon Coleman, I mean, he's one of those guys. If you can get him going, if he can get the confidence in a jump ball, that obviously is a scary sight for everyone else.
Yeah, not too much on this game. Jets look pretty bad.
Two other boring games. Let's talk about the Ravens real quick, and then the Lions. Yeah.
I actually thought the Ravens game was interesting. I watched the majority of this game. I watched it up until
Flacco got taken out.
Flacco threw the horrific pick.
Against Nate Wiggins.
Yeah.
Like way early in the game.
That was after halftime, wasn't it?
It was 4 minutes and a half.
Maybe I watched it till the next pick.
He only threw one pick. He fumbled. He had a fumble.
Okay, I watched till the fumble. Yeah, the Browns' offense is horrific to watch. Worse than last year. The receivers aren't getting any separate. I understand it's a good defense that the Ravens were playing against.
Hey, according to the Jerry Jeudy, the secondary is nothing to worry about.
But I mean, the Browns were in this game up until about halftime. I mean, going into halftime, it was 10-3.
I will kind of go against that. They were in it. It was 10-3.
No,
but it did not feel like 10-3.
Yeah. But it also didn't feel like it should have ended 41-17.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Because when I turned it off, it was maybe...
Well, the fumble 6 made it 34-10, but that was with 8 minutes to go, and it was 21-10 with 13 to go.
Yeah. Ravens defense looked great.
2 things for me. As a Ravens fan, I kind of like hyperfixate. Derrick Henry didn't do anything.
Yeah, what did you think about that?
In my eyes, the Browns did everything in their power to not let Derrick Henry beat them.
The Browns defense looked...
Well, I'm not even saying it was their defense obviously had a big part of it, but I think they put everything to stopping him and said, make the passing game do what they need to do. And it did. Devontae Walker, 3 receptions in his career, and all for touchdowns.
Yeah, that was interesting because, I mean...
Big fan of him.
Zay ended up having a decent game, but when I was watching, Zay had nothing really.
Zay Flowers, I think, has taken another leap. He's doing things like back in the first two seasons when he had an open yard, just an open field, he tried to do a couple spins or turns. Now he just runs. He's making catches he doesn't make usually, and
Yeah,
the D Hop addition has helped a lot
yeah.
with deep balls.
I got something on the Ravens offense when we get to overreactions or hot takes, whatever you want to call them.
Two and one last thing on the Ravens: Mark Andrews, Rashad Bateman, nothing. Why? Mark
Yeah,
Andrews, I don't think he's on the team in 6 weeks.
traded.
I think he's traded at the deadline when Likely's back, and we extend Likely. But Bateman, I mean, he's your wide receiver too. It's not Hopkins, it's Bateman.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Bateman, and he just seems to have games like this where he doesn't do anything.
But then he'll have 150 yards next week
Yeah,
or something like.
but yeah. As far as the Ravens defense goes, looks pretty good. I mean, you were playing the Browns, but what?
We'll see how it looks Monday. That's the real test.
Once again, I mean, Lamar finished with 4 touchdowns, but it was kind of like Josh Allen didn't
Oh,
really.
I think it was a bad Lamar. I think it was an off Lamar game.
Yeah, when I was watching, Lamar was missing a couple open guys.
And he still had 4 TDs.
Yeah,
I mean,
but yeah, as far as the Browns offense goes,
oh,
I don't.
Judkins had a good game.
Yeah,
First game for
he did,
Judkins, he had a good game.
and so did the other rookie.
Samson?
I mean, nothing crazy, but
Gabriel threw his first TD
yeah.
to Samson. All right, the last.
But what
Go
I was
ahead.
going to say on that is, if I'm the Browns, I can't go. I cannot watch Flacco for that much longer.
There's no point.
Let the rookies play, at least one of them. I think both of them should get some run at some point. I know Gabriel did come in, and I mean I'd expect him. He'd obviously be the first one to play, but yeah, you've got to let the rookies play at some point.
See, but I'm looking at the Brown schedule. Let's say you throw Gabriel into the fire. Packers, Lions, Vikings,
Yeah,
Steelers.
they're going to be non-favorites in all.
Well, I mean, the next 4 games, Lamar, Allen, they might struggle in these games.
Yeah.
Gabriel, ooh,
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't
No,
think
I
you can
agree
judge
with
him.
that. I mean, you give it a few more weeks, but at a certain point.
Okay, the last boring game of the first slate, Lions Bears. A little bit of a bounce back game for the Lions, 52-21. Jared Goff 5 TDs, Amon Ra, J-Mo, and Gibbs all over 100 total yards.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like the Bears game last year.
Yeah, I don't.
Or Lions game last
Well,
year.
in a Bears game,
Yeah, and a Bears game.
Odunze had a fantastic game, 2 TDs, 128 yards.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean,
Yeah, it was a rough game.
are they ever going to use Loveland?
Yeah, Loveland finished with nothing.
1 target.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, great game from Odunze.
That's it for them.
That's about all I can give you.
This is a bounce back game for the Lions. Think their skill level is between for week 1 and week 2. Think that's pretty obvious. Do not think you're getting 52 from them all week, every game.
Yeah, and you got both the running backs going, and when you can do that, you'll win a lot of games.
I still do not understand the usage of Sam Laporta.
Not getting that. I mean, he had
3 receptions.
for 26 yards. Yeah.
When you
in a
look
game
at his
like
rookie
this,
season,
Yeah.
especially a game like this, give him some targets, just like I said with Keon Coleman.
Yeah.
If you can get him going, your offense opens up even more.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little worried about the Bears. And it's not like Caleb's playing terrible.
They need a running back.
Yeah.
I don't think Swift is very good.
No.
Swift's a good backup, change of pace back.
Yeah.
Is there a good running back in the draft class this year?
A few of them. Love.
Oh, Jeremiah.
There's actually a few projected first round picks. I don't have them all off the
Well,
top of my head.
Bears should need to be in the
Yeah.
RB market, whether it be in the draft or in free agency.
Yeah.
I'd probably in free agency. I don't trust them to draft and develop a running back and use them.
Yeah.
Okay. Rams Titans was pretty boring.
Yeah. The Rams look crazy good. I mean, Devontae Adams.
I wouldn't say that.
Devontae Adams.
Dual-headed monster of the two.
Yeah.
And they're splitting carries. It's kind of weird. Like, not 50-50,
Yeah.
but Blake Corum's getting some runny at a TD to ice the game. The offense looks great.
Yeah.
with Stafford, if he can stay healthy, I know that's a big question mark with Stafford. Is if that back is going to stay healthy, but
I like I liked what I saw from Ward once again.
yes, him and Io Manor.
Yeah, Isle Manor looks like a steal.
Other than that, I mean
I
nothing.
saw Steelers fans were pissed about that because they took Jack Sawyer right before Ayo Manor, and we'll get to the Steelers later, but they have no receiving weapons. My bad. But yeah, Cam Ward once again he goes against another pretty good defense like he did last week,
And he played well.
and he played fine. I mean
Sacked 5 times. Good
yeah.
than this.
Um, Going into the season, I thought Ridley would have when we're talking about fantasy and this not translates to wins, but I thought Ridley would have a ton of targets, and so far through 2 games he hasn't.
I think it's 6.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just not really catching any. I mean, he had 6 targets for 3 receptions, 57 yards. I mean, that's a decent game, but I thought it'd just be Ward to Ridley all the time.
I thought Chigakonkwo would get some run too.
Mm-hmm.
Tight end that the QB could rely on.
Yeah, tough for the Titans. I mean, you're starting a rookie QB and you go against 2 good defenses first 2 weeks.
They got the Colts. Oh god.
Yeah, the Colts look pretty good once again.
I think they're the Saints of last year.
Yeah.
But I mean, they could go 3-0.
Yeah.
Then they don't have an easy game, like against an easy defense
The
until
Titans or the Colts?
the Titans. They have the Colts, then the Texans, then the Cardinals, which I mean, then the Raiders, then the Patriots, then the Colts again. The Jags, I guess, if that's considered it.
Jack, decent.
The
Browns.
the Saints and the end of the year.
Yeah, tough schedule here. I mean, and let's be honest, the Titans aren't good, but
I just want to see what Cam Ward can look like against a not top defense or a very good defense.
all right. Patriots Dolphins.
Sure.
I was watching this one too. It was actually a pretty interesting game.
A little bit of a Tua bounce back.
Yeah, but it wasn't good. A-Chain hasn't done much. The Dolphins look terrible.
As you would expect, the highlight of the game was the back-to-back returns
Yeah.
to win the Patriots the game.
A lot of big special teams play this week. Good and bad.
Drake May,
He had a good game.
Ramondre. Whoa. Did not know Ramondre had 88 receiving yards.
Yeah, no, Ramondre looked good too. I saw people were already calling Henderson a bust.
There's another run. I'm just saying, there's another rookie. I'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But Diggs has done nothing.
Yeah, which surprised me. I thought you get a veteran wide receiver in there with a whole bunch of young guys. I thought Diggs would have took the lead in that group, but
I do think it's also he's coming off an ACL tear.
yeah,
Their kicker, yikes.
Patriots.
Yes.
Yeah.
This game would not have been a game if he just made 2 extra points to start the game.
Mm-hmm.
But then he makes a 53-yard field goal.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know how to feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, 2 had a decent looking game on paper, but
The eye test says nothing. Oh, the Tyreek Hill finally had a decent game.
yeah,
Had his first 30-plus yard reception in like almost a year.
I saw they didn't want to trade Tyreek and nobody was calling about him, which, as far as nobody calling about him, that doesn't surprise me. Now, as far as them not wanting to trade him, I don't know if I agree with that one. I think this team needs to head for probably a full-on rebuild.
But you can't.
I mean, Tua is not the guy.
But Tua has 4 years on his deal. What are you going to do with Tua?
I mean, I'd start off with firing McDaniel. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't really. I haven't liked him since the start.
Yeah, he had his first. He had the decent first year, but
When was his first year? Because they had a really good 2023. I don't think that was his first year.
I think it was 22. The same with D'Amico. Yeah, it would have been 22. So yeah, the first 2 years were
22.
decent. Him and D'Amico were the same. Yeah. It was the Hackett glass. Not told people were available.
But I mean, Patriots. Are they 2-0? 1-1. They
One and
lost
one. They
to the
lost to the
Raiders.
Raiders.
I
But yeah,
think.
I mean, this is kind of what I expected from the Patriots. Be a serviceable team,
Yeah,
win some games, lose some
I
games.
think they'll be better, a lot better next year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, May looks good.
And he's still on his. I know it's his second year, but first season of full game. Like
Yeah,
he's what? This is probably his 13th game,
yeah, yeah.
something like that.
Um,
Saints 49ers.
yeah.
The battle of the backups, or Spencer Rattler's not a backup, but he's.
I've actually liked what I've seen from Rattler so
I
far.
agree.
Rattlers look fine. The team doesn't look very good. Um,
CMC. I mean, hell of a game from him.
yeah.
And Jawan Jennings, but other than that, nothing. Not. Is there much to say about that? I know it's a
No,
close game, but there's not much to say.
yeah, I don't have much to say
I
about
can't
this
really
one.
take anything from the 49ers when Mac Jones is
I
the
mean,
starting
yeah, but
QB.
Mac Jones had a decent game,
They
but
won the game. That's
yeah,
if Mac Jones wins a game, that's
I agree.
a benefit.
But yeah, pretty good game from there. Juwan Jennings. Yeah, not too much.
Seahawks.
Yeah,
I think this is the actual Steelers.
yeah. The Steelers' defense concerns me, which is weird to say. I feel like I've seen from them
A decade and a
forever.
half.
But the defense concerns me, but I do like the offense a little bit.
I don't.
I think,
I think this is the real offense, not the 30 plus that we saw last year.
yeah. But if you get this from Rodgers every game,
You lose every game. You hit a touchdown and 2 picks.
so this game, whatever happened with Caleb Johnson in the end zone, which first of all, I didn't. I'm not. I don't like the rule, but
Didn't he touch it though?
I see. I'm so confused on the rule. I think if it goes in the end zone, you have to touch it.
Yeah, you have to down it.
Which is that new?
Yeah.
This year?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, I guess it's fine, but yeah, whatever. I think if you have a rookie back there, I'm not.
You can't blame the guy if you're going to put him back there. Make sure he knows the rules.
Yeah, he's probably never played. I guarantee he didn't play special teams in college because he was a star. Make sure he knows the rules, which I mean, I'm sure they told him. I'm sure he understood, but like,
That's such a little thing.
yeah, especially in a game like that, you're down three. It was a 10-point swing. You're down three. You would have got the ball, potentially go down and score. You just can't allow a special team to play like that to give you a 10-point swing. And it cost them. I'm not costing the game necessarily.
It iced the game.
Put the game out of reach, and all the momentum switched to the Seahawks after that. As far as the Seahawks go, JSN looks great.
Kenneth Walker finally had some snaps.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker looked great. I mean, this was a good offensive game from the Seahawks.
And the best wide receiver 3 or 4 in the nation had a touchdown.
Horton,
Nope.
Barner.
Jake Bobo.
Oh,
AJ Barner's their starting tight end.
oh. Was Bobo's at special teams?
Nope, but it says he has a touchdown. 21-yard touchdown. Oh, never mind. It says Bro did not catch that. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I don't see him on here. I see Barner, Horton, and Walker.
Yeah, he did not score. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
JSN had a good game. Like you said, Kenneth Walker. I don't know. I think just after that special teams play completely switched. It was a pretty good game until then.
I'm really hoping Kobe Bryant can finally. And he's kind of like a guy that's been under the radar for like 3 years. I kind of liked him just because he's a weird. He's been overshadowed by Tariq,
Mm-hmm.
and he iced the game with the pick. Hopefully, he can do
Yeah.
stuff this year.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about the Steelers.
9-8, they'll be fine. They have the Patriots this week. Get right game. Yeah.
Anything
Yikes.
else we can do? Probably the best game of the week. Giants Cowboys.
Oh no, there's 2 more games for Newbody.
Yeah,
the
no,
Bengals.
there's a lot of decent games this week, but I watched more of the end of this one, but I mean, the Giants had so many opportunities to win this game.
And so did the Cowboys. Though
Yeah,
I think Malik Neighbors is a top 8 receiver in the league.
yeah, Malik Neighbors looked scary good. Russ had an elite game. I mean,
Vintage.
I don't expect him to keep this up, but
I don't expect him to do this again in his whole career.
yeah, I'm not. The Cowboys secondary looks
Horrible.
pretty bad.
But then again, there's no Dayron. He's hurt.
Yeah,
But still.
Elam was getting burned all game after he had a pretty.
Yeah, we talked about him last week.
He
He
had a
said he
decent
played
game
decent.
against the Eagles, but he was getting burned all game. I mean, so were the Giants DBs.
think the headline for the Giants is Neighbors, Robinson. Both had really, obviously, Russ. And then the
But as far as the Cowboys go, I like their resilience. Come back in this game, not come back, but
stay in it.
they
I mean,
shouldn't have won this game. They
Brandon
ended up
Aubrey.
winning. Yeah,
Brandon Aubrey, I think, in 2 years is considered the best kicker of all time.
yeah. I mean, it's insane what he can do. If I mean, anytime he's out there from 60 plus, I assume it's going in. He hasn't missed many of them. Kept him in the game, and then you get the yeah deep ball to Pickens. Put them. I think that one put them in field goal range, if I remember right.
I think that's right.
And then Aubrey came on. And then that was with like 40 seconds left. But yeah, good game.
Brandon Aubrey has. This is his last year of his deal.
They'll for sure restart.
I mean, you'd think they would have done it last year. But he's going to get paid.
Oh yeah, he deserves it too.
And he's right now he's getting paid $1 million.
Yeah, I mean he'll get at least.
What's a restricted free agent? What?
I'd expect Aubrey to get at least $6 million a year.
How does restricted free agency work in NFL?
Probably some of the they did with Dobbins.
Oh, comp picks?
Like the Chargers put a
It's just like the NBA.
for
They can match.
Yeah,
So he'll be a Cowboy next year.
yeah. And like I said, I'm not sure what the highest paid kicker is right now, but I know right now they're getting about 4, 5. Aubrey deserves 6 or 7. I mean,
Butker has 6.4. Then Elliott was 6. Then Tucker was 6.
okay, so Aubrey will get 7 or 8,
Yeah.
and like I said, he deserves it. I mean,
He is a guaranteed 3 points from midfield.
yeah, yeah, you basically break the field in half, and after the new special teams rule, he can get the ball in the 30.
You need 20 yards to get
One
3
run
points.
play, yeah. I mean, and that's exactly how they won this game. I don't know about what happened on the special teams play before that, but you give Pickens one ball, 6-yard field goal, score. I mean, and it won you the game.
All right, last new game. Biggest storyline.
Jackson Bengals.
Jags Bengals. Joe Burrow out for 3 months at least with turf toe. I was looking. I'm again Ravens fan. 3 months from Sunday is the second Ravens Bengals game.
Yeah.
So I think the question for me is is he gonna be back for that game? Because they said at least 3 months, but and if he's not back by December 14th, there's 3 games left. Does he play the last 3 games?
I think it just depends on if
Where they're at?
or not.
I don't think they're gonna be in it.
I kind of disagree. I think Browning's proved he can be serviceable with this group, and if you can get Burrow back if he can come back a little bit early, and right now you're 2-0, you were lucky to win this game.
He proved he could be serviceable with the Bengals team from 2 years ago, whose defense wasn't the worst of all time.
See, I'm actually not. I just haven't hated their defense this year.
I mean, it's
I don't
not.
know. I'm looking at their schedule now.
I don't think
You got the Vikings next week.
That's going to be tough.
I'd like to think you could win that one. 2 backups.
Broncos. I mean, you're playing a great defense, or
like
Browning could lose you a game.
Yeah, it is a tough schedule. Because you got Broncos, Lions, and then Packers.
And then the Steelers.
Then the Steelers.
And then in November, you got the Bears, Steelers, Patriots, Ravens.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but, I mean...
If he can get them to about 7-7
yeah,
with 3 games to go...
And hope Burrow come... Well, yeah.
That's a tough... Because, like, when he comes back, he's not going to be...
When's it by?
Their bye is...
Seems early, which is beneficial.
It wouldn't matter. Their bye being early or late wouldn't matter. It's between November 2nd. It's November 9th. That's their bye.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, yeah, depending on when Burrow would come back.
It's at least 3 months.
When's the last bye week? Week 14?
Something like that. 3 months from Sunday is December 14th.
Which would be week...
No, 3 games left after that.
Yeah, 3 games out. So, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter too much, but... Yeah, I think Browning. I don't know if they'll win a lot of games, but he can keep them serviceable. As far as Burrow goes, it sucks to see another injury
It's not even like he's
caused him.
spraining an ankle or anything. It's
Yeah,
just
everything seems
freak.
somewhat serious. Yeah, and this, I mean, it was a contact injury, but caused by the O line.
Also, you said Jake Browning could be serviceable. I know we won this game. 3 picks.
No, yeah,
He's not good.
that's why I said the Bengals should not have won this game. Yeah,
Malachi Tinsley had one of the. No, that's not Malachi, is it?
yeah.
Mitchell Tinsley had one of the best first TD catches.
Interception fests in this game.
Are you?
Another good game from ETN.
I'll ask you, Lawrence. How you feel?
I actually didn't hate the game from Lawrence other than the picks. I, I mean, like whatever's going on with Brian Thomas, he needs to figure that out.
I think.
Brian Thomas.
They said he was. Cohen said he was hurt coming into the week.
Yeah.
But of course he's going to say that so the guy gets less hate.
I mean, if Brian Thomas makes a wide open catch,
They
win
win
the game.
I don't understand the usage of Travis Hunter. I know they said they're going to split sides of the ball. He's a second overall pick, and he's playing a quarter of the snaps on offense and a fifth of the snaps on defense. He's not playing.
Yeah, he's not playing much.
If you're wanting to ease him into double play, have him play one side. Just and then you can say you can come in on third downs on one side of the ball. Right now, the usage makes no sense. You're not letting him develop on either side of the ball. But Tootin looked well. Tootin looked very good.
Yeah, Amy Brown had a pretty good game.
Okay. Yeah, he did. Okay, 5 receptions.
I mean, last week he was fine too.
Big De'Ami Brown guy. I know.
Yeah, Bengals sucks to lose this game. You should have won.
But, I mean, the AFC South looks wide open.
Yeah, that's why I'm not too worried about it. Because, I mean, I don't think the Colts are going to keep this up. We'll talk about them in a minute. But, there's no way they keep this up. Not a horrible game from Lawrence. Brian Thomas needs to figure it out. That's pretty much the story here. If Brian Thomas isn't good, this team isn't good.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Jags defense looks fine. And I don't hate the Bengals defense either. Compared to last year, not terrible. I mean, you are going against backup and he throws 3 picks, but even when Burrow was in it, didn't look terrible either. Bounce back game from Jamar.
Yeah.
Great game from Jamar.
Wide receiver one's probably had wide receiver 1 games.
Yeah. Higgins looked good again. Or looked good. They're using Fant.
Yeah.
I think is interesting.
We talked about that last week, how Gesicki wasn't really getting tight end 1 snaps. I don't get it.
Yeah, and I mean, they both played this week. But yeah, no Fant's always. I mean, the Broncos took him in the first round. His skill was always there. He just couldn't put it together. A couple injury problems, not major injuries. He was just out, and he was on the Broncos in 2020. It's not a good recipe. But then he went to the Seahawks and he didn't do much. But I'm glad he's finally found a place that will use him.
For now.
I've been a little disappointed with the Chase Brown
hype.
Not even usage, just hype. And I think that's going to even take a worse hit with Browning in there. Burrow liked Chase Brown a lot. And, I mean,
maybe Browning loves him.
Yeah.
All right,
really, I mean, he had 16 rushing attempts for 47 yards.
He's not a rusher. He's a receiver. Let's talk about your team. Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
All right, Broncos, Colts. Broncos lose by 1.
Other than the flag, I think this was a great game. I know I said in the group chat, Jonathan Taylor looks like 2021 Jonathan Taylor.
Broncos kind of bring him down.
If he can keep this up, I don't see any reason the Colts can't keep it up.
Yeah.
One rookie that's actually doing what he needs to be doing is Tyler Warren.
Yeah, Daniel Jones loves throwing to Warren. And respect to Daniel Jones, too, because he was throwing at Surtain. And here's the thing. Surtain's elite, but if you throw at him 6 times a game, he's bound to give up 1 or 2, just like anybody. Mm-hmm. Most teams just don't throw at him. So
and he's not used to getting thrown at.
Yeah, so respect to, I don't know if it was Jones just throwing to him or if we were calling that, but Pittman was not cooking Surtain, but
he was getting some catches.
Yeah. So yeah, respect to both of them. And like I said, he does like throwing to Tyler Warren. Riley Moss had a great game last week. Comes in this week, not a great game from him. And yeah, we just couldn't bring down Taylor when we needed to. And but with all that being said, if you play this game 10 times, I think the Broncos win 9 of them.
Well, yeah, because Cortland Sutton doesn't have 6 yards,
Yeah, Sutton was out there running cardio.
and Evan Ingram doesn't have 12.
I'm not sure what's going on with Ingram so far this year, but Franklin has looked great. Um, I like what I've seen from Dobbins on Sunday. 14 carries for 76 yards. That'll do. And a touchdown. But yeah.
Is Sertan healthy?
Yeah, he went down in the game for a bit. He was out maybe a drive or two.
Did it look bad, or was it just like a speculation
he
thing?
was fine. They were worried about a torn Achilles
Okay,
at first, but
that's nice.
yeah, Sertan will be fine next week. That also could have been why they were targeting him.
The Cam
But he
Bynum,
was out
good.
there.
The Cam Bynum edition for the Colts has looked great.
Yeah,
2 picks already.
I wish the Broncos would have threw at those corners a little bit more. And Nix is great with deep balls. Let him throw more. I know he had one to who to go to Franklin. There was one beauty to Franklin. And that's what Franklin's good at. Mims, Franklin and Mims. I think they should both be getting 2 deep balls every game because Nix can throw them. He's pretty good at it. I think the play calling just needs to improve a bit. But like I said, you play this game 10 times, Broncos win 9. Let's miss the field goal. Then the Colts, I'm not even going to get into the call if it was right or wrong, whatever you want to say. They missed their first field goal, they made the second. Also,
I think it was the right call, but you never see it, so no one's going to say it's the right call.
yeah. And there is examples where it's far more obvious than that. It is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. Also, I wasn't too impressed with the Colts' end of game offense.
Oh my god!
I mean, you had 2 minutes left with timeouts, and you're just content with sitting at the 50-yard line. And then they ended up kicking. I think it was more than a 50-yarder, I believe.
It was from the. I can tell you the exact distance. Keep talking, I'll tell you.
Whatever it was from, just let the guy.
It was from the 42.
42, so 52-yard field goal.
No, like 57.
57. Yeah, with at the time I think they had 3. They had 2 or 3 timeouts. I think. Get the ball down there a little bit farther because he came in and showed he can't make that. I mean, he didn't make it, and they got a penalty called. And they were doing.
It was a 60 because it was a 15-yard penalty. But the game winner was a 45.
Yeah, so like 60-yard field goal. Nobody should be doing that. Even Aubrey should not be having to do that if you have 2 or 3 timeouts left.
I mean, the play before the field goal, loss of 2 on a rush.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah. Get 10 more yards with that much time and that many timeouts left. I know you don't want. I know it's a good defense. You don't want to put the ball in harm's way, but
You put the ball in harm's way by almost you lost the game, and other than the flag.
Yeah, wasn't too impressed with what they were doing there. As far as the Broncos go,
They're fine.
that I'm not. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too worried about that. We gave up 29 points to the Colts, but what we were doing was fine. We were getting a lot of pressures. Daniel Jones was avoiding most of them. And I don't expect Surtain to have many games like this where he's getting targeted like this. And Jonathan Taylor did have a good game, but it really just came down to we weren't tackling him when we needed to. Not too concerned about the Broncos.
Panthers, Cardinals.
That was an interesting game.
Cardinals, came out hot.
Yeah, that would look like it was going to be.
They went up 20-3 at halftime, and
I stopped watching that one until
the comeback.
The Broncos game was over because this one wasn't over yet.
Then
yeah, respect to the Panthers for coming back, but
55 attempts for Bryce Young.
Yeah,
not sustainable.
Bryce Young has not looked great. Leggett looks like
awful.
One of the worst wide receivers in the league right now. I think so far through the season he has like 15-ish targets, only 8 receptions,
loss of 2
somewhere around
today.
there. I don't know the full season stats, but yeah, Leggett looks terrible, which is kind of disappointing because I liked him coming out.
15 targets for 8 yards.
Yeah, stop throwing him the ball if he's going to do that.
And especially with T-Mac having 100 yards.
Yeah, T-Mac has looked good.
And Renfro had 2 TDs.
Yeah, once they get
what's his name, Coker.
Yeah, Coker back. I think the offense will look a little better, but Panthers haven't been impressed with both of their games. I know they tried to come back in this one, and they did, but yeah. As far as the Cardinals go, did what you needed to do. Kyler didn't have a great game. Nobody on their offense really had a good game.
I like the Trey McBride, 78 yards.
Yeah,
But other than that, I mean, no like, look what he did.
yeah,
Kind of
nothing
games.
to write home about with the Cardinals. You won a game you were supposed to win, and it didn't look pretty.
In an open division, NFC West is.
Yeah, that division's open.
All right, Chiefs Eagles. Is that the last other than Sunday Night Football? Yes. Yep. I mean, I think this is the worst Chiefs team. We say it all the time. This is the worst Chiefs team since Mahomes got there,
I agree.
by far.
I mean, it's pretty much the same team from last year, but last year the defense was good.
It's pretty much the same team, other than. Is there any differences?
I mean,
There has to be some
Worthy
differences.
was out yesterday.
And Kelsey's not as good. Oh God,
Kelsey's been
Kelsey
terrible.
lost in the game.
And Kelsey's been first of all, the Chiefs. This was early in the game, first quarter, I think. I think they went up 7-3.
Is it when Mahomes dove in and he was talking trash and like getting
Yeah,
mad on the sideline?
yeah. The Chiefs score a touchdown, and Kelsey's over there on the sideline, throwing his helmet,
Saying he's tired of it and stuff like
saying
that.
words. Yeah, that just tells me there's something going on with this team. Now I understand you have a guy on suspension, but he also wasn't there last year. Um, Worthy was out this game, but nonetheless, the team looks terrible. The running game looks terrible.
What running game?
There you go. Which I've been saying. I've been saying for years that Pacheco isn't great. He had one good season.
I was seeing people on Chiefs Twitter because it's KU Twitter. Brashard Smith's a running back, wide receiver turn running back, and they have Pacheco in the slot, which makes
I
no
think
sense.
at this point, Rashard Smith should be getting a lot of reps.
Wide RB1 snaps.
Or go find somebody. I mean, Kareem Hunt looks terrible. Pacheco looks
Pierce.
terrible. Apparently Damian Pierce is in trade rumors.
I don't see the Texans trading him to the Chiefs though.
Yeah, I don't think they would either. But let me look at. You keep talking. I'll look and see if there's anybody available in free agency.
The only thing with the Chiefs that I saw was promising was Tyquan Thornton. Mahomes kind of just spammed the deep ball to him until it eventually worked.
Yeah, Thornton has looked good. We'll say that.
But other than that, I mean, Marquise Brown or Hollywood Brown, whatever you want to call him, 30 yards on 5 catches, not very efficient. On the other side of the ball, a bad game from the Eagles and you win against the Chiefs on the road.
Yeah, the offense just didn't need to do much.
I was talking to one of my Chiefs friends, and he was talking about how he wasn't worried because they didn't play a good game. I said, you lost to an Eagles team with the worst game they've had in
But
3
you
years.
still have Elijah Mitchell. I think he could probably do what.
Which, by the way, they signed him at 30 minutes after free agency opened.
Yeah, I think
Like he was
could
going to be a hot
do
commodity.
more than guarantee he can do more than what Kareem Hunt's doing out there right now. Who else is available? Okay, nobody crazy good. But I mean, there's plenty of running backs you can make a trade. You're telling me you couldn't give up what Tanks Bigsby did? Yeah,
Thanks a lot, Google.
yeah, trade for Henry or not Henry
Pierce?
Bigsby, just like the Eagles did last week. I guarantee he could provide more value than what you're getting right now.
Gus Edwards is a free agent.
At a certain point, you got to give somebody a chance.
Dearness Johnson, he's on the Ravens practice squad.
Yeah, there's plenty of guys that have shown they can be decent in this league.
Jamal Williams, free agent. I know these are guys like, Cam Akers.
Yeah, Cam Akers he had a few good games last year, but something's got to change with that running back and running back room and the offense in particular. I mean, obviously it'll look better once. It sounds like Worthy's fine.
Worthy has a torn labrum and he's going to play.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Because he was questionable to play. And obviously once you get Rice back, but starting the season 0-2 in that division.
With the Ravens game coming up.
Yeah.
And they play the Lions too.
Yeah.
I think I've seen a lot of, again, I'm on Chiefs Twitter, unfortunately. They are really mad at the extension of Karlaftis because he's done nothing.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand that to begin with.
And they've said the GM has basically ruined the dynasty.
Yeah, it's an aging team, and obviously I don't think the Eagles are a dynasty, but when you compare the Eagles team building to the Chiefs, it's a lot different. The Chiefs think they need to keep their guys around, which I don't think is a terrible strategy, but
Eagles
you,
go
you
and
can't
get Zadarius Smith
you can't
a
just
week
go
into the
and
year.
yeah, you can't just keep re-signing guys to a lot of money. You probably don't deserve it just because you drafted them.
They do it with everybody but corners.
Yeah, and you look at what the Eagles did. I mean, I'm sure the Eagles would love Milton Williams right now, but you had to let him go because you didn't want to give him 100.
Then you go and sign Zadarius Smith to
Yeah,
replace him.
yeah, and Jordan Davis has filled in the role on the defensive line fine. I'm not trying to compare them, but it's just
I think another
two
team that
two
does it is the Ravens. They do the same thing.
replace.
Yes.
Yes,
Draft, replace.
yeah. I mean, it sucks to do, but there's just some guys you draft, and yeah, they're good, but you just can't keep them around, or else eventually you'll fall behind.
Last game of the day.
I think Pacheco is a perfect example of that. Pacheco had 2 good years. You drafted him, you developed him, but you gotta let him go. Even I compare the Pacheco to what the Broncos did with Lindsey. Yeah, Lindsey was good for us, and we were terrible, but you just can't pay him and expect him to keep being good.
Didn't he leave? Or
Lindsey,
did you guys re-sign him?
I mean, I'm sure we re-signed him at one point because he was undrafted, but he wasn't.
He's
with
still
us
4 years. Undrafted still gets 4 years.
Yeah, I don't know the situation, but I'm just saying, like, I think it comes honestly. I think it's some of the fan base because I remember when Lindsey left. I don't know why I'm using Lindsey as an example, especially when the Broncos were terrible. But our fans weren't happy when we let Lindsey go or he left. Whatever happened, but it worked out. Lindsey wasn't good after he left us. I have no idea why I used that as the example.
All right, Sunday Night Football. One of a 22-6 game in which it was probably the most boring 22-6 game you could ever watch.
I did, yeah.
First touchdown was scored with 3 minutes to go in the game by Algier. McCarthy looks god awful.
Yeah,
He will single-handedly ruin the pace that Justin Jefferson is on.
yeah. McCarthy looks rough. Can't throw to the left side of the field
Personally, I think he's getting benched,
now.
and but that's his injury.
Yeah.
Who's there? It's Wentz, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Wentz plays well, McCarthy's injury might be lingering,
Yeah.
or they'll say that we can't bench a guy that's on fire, or something like that. And the Falcons, I mean, Penix doesn't look very good either.
No, neither of them did.
Bijan had a heck of a game. That's Bijan Robinson might be the best running back in the league right this season. The first 2 games. Kyle Pitts, I mean, 4 receptions for 37 yards, better than what we've seen in the past.
It's so far. London. What I did watch, I watched London have a pretty bad fumble.
That was it, though. That's all London did.
Yeah.
The other thing I'll take from the Falcons,
the Falcons, I have been impressed with their
defense.
Their defense, pass rush. First time in my life I've seen the Falcons with some sort of pass rush. I get they're both rookies and it's been 2 games, but I mean,
Hey,
it's better than what we've got the last 6 decades.
Young Wei Koo, I think, is no longer he's gone.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't released him now
Yeah.
because Parker Roma went 5 for 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other than that,
I didn't watch
really
much of
boring.
that game.
Not you didn't miss anything.
I also didn't watch. Well, we'll get to Monday night.
Well, that's that. Let's go to it right now. Buccaneers Texans. Did you watch that game?
I watched all that one.
This one was really boring until the end.
Mm-hmm.
Bucky Irving and Rashad White split snaps for the first time in a long time that they've actually split.
Which I like.
I do. I think it's a great change of pace kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I also thought Bucky Irving scored the game-winning touchdown.
Oh.
I seriously did think it was Bucky Irving. But Baker, rough start. First 2 quarters, I'm like, this guy really is.
I'd say it was more. The start was great, and then from
But like second quarter to
6 minutes left, they didn't
it's
do
like
anything.
this looks terrible.
Yeah.
Egbuka still on his start. I mean, he had a bad drop, but
Yeah, and did he ever come back into the game?
yeah, he had a drop. He had a 30-yard drop on the last drive.
Oh, that was the last drive.
Yeah. But other than that, Buccaneers look fine. And if, again, NFC South looks pretty bad, so I think they're going to have a coast to the playoffs.
Yeah, as far as the Texans go,
Yikes.
just not a well built team. And I'm on the side where I don't think it's Stroud at all. I think Stroud's doing the best he can. It's just no running game at all. Chubb looks terrible. Damian Pierce was a healthy and active.
I don't get that, by the way.
Now I understand you could. Mixon was great last year, and you obviously I don't even what is Mixon's injury.
I think Mixon's done.
I don't know what
It's a foot injury, but I was listening to a press conference from D'Amico, and he was like, Joe Mixon was a great part of this team. He had done a lot for us. Talking in past tense.
Yeah, so obviously you can't expect that to happen in the offseason because he didn't get hurt last year, did he?
No, it was an
It was like
off-season injury.
the first week before the season we figured out about this. So I understand you can't expect that to happen. But even when you look at the receiving weapons, I mean,
Nico and everybody else.
yeah, you're telling me you can't find a better tight end than Dalton Schultz? Dalton Schultz is terrible.
Should have gone after Ingram.
Anybody, I mean, yeah,
I
it's
also
just a poor built team. I do like what the rookies are doing. I mean, Higgins only had one catch, but it was a big catch.
Noel is a really good returner.
Yeah,
It's a great returns, and he'll get into the passing game here in the next couple of games.
and the defense is fine.
Yeah,
I still like
they
the
got
defense.
walked down, but that's
It's just a poor built offensive team.
The one thing I'll say about the Texans, Damian Pierce 3 years ago was one of the best rookies in the league, and it wasn't like he started playing bad. He just didn't get the ball,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just
Oh yeah, and then Mixon came in last year.
well, yeah, but now he's healthy and active,
Yeah.
and you have Ogumbawale active. I know he's a special teamer, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
this team just has a lot of question marks.
And then Nico 3 receptions,
Yeah,
had a great touchdown,
mm-hmm.
but not much to say with Nico.
I mean, we don't even really need to talk about the O line.
We know the O line. We knew what was coming in, and they didn't fix it.
Has very little time, and I understand the running backs are good, but they can't block for him.
If the Texans let's say they do exactly what they did last year, 9-8, second round exit, right? CJ Stroud is up for an extension this season. After the season, do they sign him this offseason? Do they wait?
Um, let's wait to talk about that until
Later in the year?
takes.
Oh, okay. I got you. Last game of the week, Chargers Raiders.
Did not watch this one.
I couldn't watch it, but I followed along with it, and if I was watching this, I probably would have fallen asleep because they had one. It was one big play, Quentin Johnson, 60-yard TD. Other than that, 3 field goals from the Raiders, and Geno Smith looked god awful.
Yeah, I watched first quarter ish when Geno threw the pick.
You mean the first play of the game where he threw a pick?
Yeah, Geno looks terrible. I understand Genty's a rookie, but I expected a little bit more out of
Genty has showed promise. Hampton has looked like nothing.
Yeah. I understand Bowers probably shouldn't have been playing in this game, but he did. He didn't do anything.
I don't think
From what I see in the first quarter, and just looking at box score and whatnot, the Raiders don't look very good. Not sure why I picked them to win this game. I actually thought they looked decent last week against Patriots, but yeah.
this game was so boring. I don't even know what to say about it.
Keenan Allen.
Oh yeah,
Keenan Allen looks good.
Turn back the clock.
He had a few plays in the first quarter that I've seen. He had a touchdown. Keenan Allen looks good.
That's it.
I expect Lad year 2. I expect a little bit more.
Didn't he have a good week last week?
Yeah. I just thought he would
74
for sure be the wide receiver 1, him getting all the targets, which I think he still got a majority of them. But
He only had 5 targets.
and Quentin Johnson, another good game from him. Decent touchdown, 3 receptions for 71 yards and a touchdown. I guess
Yeah, but it was a 60-yard TD.
Yeah. See, I didn't watch, but if Quentin Johnson can be serviceable, I like this team.
Yeah, good 9-18.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do predictions and go to hot takes. That's cool.
Was there any other news to talk about?
What QB injuries were there? We talked about Burrow.
Burrow, McCarthy, Fields, I guess.
Oh yeah, Fields.
There was
5 QBs are hurt, so let's.
Yeah, there was one. Who else?
Burrow, McCarthy, Fields, Oh, Purdy,
Oh yeah.
and then Daniels. That's it.
Cowboys signed Clowney. I like that signing.
I do too. I wanted him on the Ravens.
Um, the Cowboys needs a pass rush. Clowney. I mean,
If he can
Clowney's
do what he
nothing
did two
crazy,
years
but
ago,
every time he goes somewhere, he always seems to help the team out. Eagle signs Darius Smith.
yeah, but he played
Yeah, he played.
and he played well. He
Um,
had a sack.
what'd you think about the flag football league that Tom
Tom
Brady
Brady's
got?
coming out of retirement,
Yeah,
guys.
I didn't read too much into that, but
I got the notification and freaked out that he was one of the Bengals.
it seems like a cool idea.
Yeah, it's in Saudi Arabia. Of course, they're getting paid. Who
Yeah,
cares?
I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. It seems like a cool idea. Good players. I know Sean Payton's coaching, so I'm sure some of the Broncos might play. I mean, did they release the whole team?
I don't know.
I saw it was Brady, Gronk, Saquon,
Kamara,
Kamara. I seen a few of the guys. I seen
Crosby.
the coaches. Yeah, yeah. It seems
What
like
is Crosby going to do in flag football?
yeah.
I looked up NFL news, and the third thing was from 2008.
Other news. Oh, Broncos new stadium. I don't
We
think
talked about that last week.
I don't think we did.
It was right before. It was released the day before.
Tuesday.
It was released last Monday. Because then we're talking about if it had a dome, and we talked about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll just mention it again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, well, we did get a few more things about it. I think the location gonna be right next to the new one. I really just want to talk about the ownership with the Broncos. Come in, you pay your guys, you redo the facility, practice facility. I'm extremely happy with Broncos ownership right now. Privately funded stadium, you don't see that ever. And it sounds like it's probably going to be the premier stadium in the world, is what I've heard. So I'm excited about that. It helps to have a good owner in any sport, and I'm glad that fans don't have to pay anything. I mean, I obviously don't live there, but I think because I don't think we would have got a new stadium if it wasn't privately funded. Because Mile High is only like 30 years old, so it sucks to see that not go to waste. But yeah, I like it. My bad, I didn't know we already talked about that.
No, you're good. Ooh, Ravens are wearing black on Monday. Yes.
As far as any other news, I don't.
I
think
haven't
there's
seen anything.
much.
I've looked a bunch. I mean, I guess for Monday night, Kyle Van Noy's probably going to be out against the Lions, but that just means Mike Green has to step up. Okay. Predictions, and then let's go into overreactions. Let me get this set up.
Let's do overreactions first.
Okay, cool. Start naming teams, and I'll.
We'll just start in the AFC East. Patriots. I just really for the Patriots, there wasn't too crazy anything I had. I just said May finishes the season, and when we go into next year, we can put him as a top 15 QB.
I agree with that.
I think he's looked good. So I mean, that's not too hot, but then I said if this team keeps this up, I think they're in playoff contention, which I don't think they would be before the season started. But I've been impressed with their first two games. Vrabel looks like the guy, I'd say.
I'd say this team is a true wide receiver one from competing for the division.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Uh,
Dolphins.
Dolphins. I said McDaniel will be fired before the deadline, and a full rebuild is coming.
Yeah, basically,
I mean,
couldn't agree more. Dan McDaniel gone, and then everyone's shocked. Everyone
yeah.
older is shocked.
Two is a fine QB, but he's just not going to get you.
He's untradeable.
Yeah, and he's untradeable first of all, and he's not going to get you past. I'd say the first round if they're lucky to make it there again.
Bills. I think of all the years, this could be their year. Like this is their best chance they might have.
I said James Cook is a top 5 running back.
Okay.
And I put them as one of the 2 AFC favorites instead of one of the 4 that I started the season with.
Who was the other? It was Chiefs, and then what was the other guy team?
I started with. I said I thought the Bengals had a chance.
Oh.
Chiefs, Ravens, Bengals, Bills.
Yeah. Jets.
You're not going to like this one, but I said the Justin Fields optimism is over. Hot take, by the way.
I think my hot take is Justin Fields could be.
Yeah, see, I think you can go either way.
The starter for years to come.
You can go either way with it. right, that's it for AFC East. AFC North.
Browns.
Yeah, I didn't write one for them, but I guess if I had to come up with one, this is the worst offense of all time.
Harold Fanning could be the next great tight end.
I like that one.
I mean, he's if he can keep up the production,
Yeah,
he could be.
I like that one.
Njoku could be. I think because Njoku's on a contract here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Njoku could be a Texan.
yeah, and Njoku is pretty good too. So yeah, I wouldn't be mad if they traded him or even Judy trade everybody. I mean,
For trade anybody
once
that's
the
not
Browns are ready
28.
to win, Judy will not be there. So trade him while he has a little bit of value.
Yeah,
Probably should have traded him this past off season because
off a
Judy had
thousand
a
yard
good year
receiver.
last year and he hasn't done anything this year. Steelers. I said defense causes them to miss the playoffs, and Tomlin gets fired.
Ooh, that's probably
I think if it's the defense's fault that they don't go 9-8, I think the fans will get extremely tired of
they've
it.
already been tired of him.
Yeah, but I've always been on the side of don't fire Tomlin. Same thing with like Harbaugh, really.
Just consistency.
Yeah, but at a certain point,
I think
you got to,
I
especially if you're. I mean, this doesn't go for Harbaugh necessarily, but if your unit is the one that's causing you to
yeah.
not be good,
I think the Steelers' best game of the season is behind them,
yeah, I
and
can see
that's
that. Yeah, offensive wise for sure.
total.
Total, yeah. Ravens. I actually had two for the Ravens, a positive and a negative.
Um,
You can go first.
they're not going to be a contender, obviously, if they do the thing that they did last week. But I also think Zay Flowers could make his way into top 15 conversations
I had Ravens set the point record,
again.
and that was the positive, and the negative one was when they go against a good team, they'll lose close games, and Harbaugh gets fired.
Ooh, can't say I hate that one.
Um, okay, so this past NBA season, we saw playoff teams fire their coach before the NFL
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
before the season was over. Do you think this could potentially happen with Harbaugh?
No.
I mean, I don't think it's likely, but
The only way I see it is in 2012 when we won the Super Bowl, there was like a mutiny. Like the players just stopped listening to Harbaugh. If that happens, I see it happening. But
I just was asking because like in the NBA, it's something we've never really seen before, and it happened what with two teams, Grizzlies and Nuggets.
yeah. But I also think if Lamar goes, hey, I don't think he's the guy, he's gone.
Yeah, and,
All it takes is Lamar to say 3 words.
yeah, and I'd assume you going with Monken for the rest of the year and go from there.
And what Lamar said over the weekend, because Harbaugh told the defense that they were immature or not immature, they were not mature enough. Lamar goes, yeah, I think they look great, really mature out there this week, kind of like taking a shot at Harbaugh. So you could kind of see a disconnect. So, Bengals.
Not really a hot take. I just said Browning keeps his team alive, and they head into playoffs as a wild card team. I mean, even before they were probably going to be a wild card team, but
Bengals. I
I
think they
believe in
trade. I
Browning.
think they trade for a QB. I think Jameis Winston
See, I don't
or
think
Malik Willis is a QB. Is the
I don't think
QB.
Winston comes in there and does anything that Browning can't do.
I think he does one thing, and it's throw the ball up to Chase and Higgins
Yeah,
every single
I don't,
play.
yeah, I don't hate that idea.
Worst case scenario, he throws a pick. Best case scenario, Jamar Chase sets the all-time record for receiving yards.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd give it at least a game or two with Browning before you think about that. Yeah, I didn't really have too much for the Bengals.
Broncos.
Um, I said this team finishes a top three defense
Is that a hot take?
of all time.
Oh, of all time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Which it's going to be hard to do even after last week's game. But I still
Ooh.
believe him. And the more realistic one is Troy Franklin finishes the wide receiver one on the team over Sutton and Ingram.
I mean, it's a small, not a hot take. RJ Harvey's RB1 by the end of the year.
Mm.
But that's just based off of last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever.
Chargers. I just had they win the division. I think they probably look like the best team in the division so far.
Yeah, it's hard to argue otherwise.
Yeah, but I still think that's a hot take, just with the Broncos and Chiefs still sitting there. But
I could also argue the Chargers win six to start 6-0 and
Blue,
finish 7-10.
yeah, Chiefs. I said this team's a wild card team at best, and the dynasty is over.
Yeah, I think I have pretty much the same idea.
Yeah.
Maybe Rasheed Rice wins 2 games for him, and that's about it.
Raiders, I couldn't come up with much.
I mean, off the head, the Geno Smith contract could be looked at as one of the worst QB contracts that's been signed.
I was kind of reading other people's hot takes, and a few people said Bowers should request a trade.
It's his second year.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Oh, on the Chargers, Omarion Hampton's a bust. No, I don't believe that, but he looks terrible.
Yeah, I was never really high on him in the draft. I know the Broncos were rumored to be interested in him, and I was always higher on Henderson and Ekbugo. We just talked about. Okay, so AFC West is done. AFC South.
Texans. Texans missed the playoffs, and C.J. Stroud is traded in the offseason.
Yeah, so the lack of run game keeps them out of the playoffs, and Stroud requests a trade.
That's what I meant by traded in the offseason.
Yeah. I mean, like we said earlier, I don't think Stroud has looked anything like his rookie year, but the talent is there, and when you go 2 years in a row with... last year they had the weapons, but they got hurt, and it's just really the O-line. If Stroud is back there getting murdered every game, and nothing changes. In fact, it probably gets worse. A guy like that with that skill level that has qualifications to request a trade.
You could they have to pick between Will Anderson and Daniel for money wise.
Yeah, but I guess if Stroud requests a trade,
they wouldn't have to.
Yeah, well, I was more going. I don't know if Stroud requests a trade, I'd kind of expect another rebuild. I mean, if you can't win with Stroud, I don't see who you're going to win with.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can try another QB, but I feel like you just go down the same path. So
do you just trade Hunter and keep Anderson? Because he's
really what I'm getting here is nothing's going to change for the Texans until they do something about the O-line.
Yeah, and weapons.
Yeah. Which
Nico could request.
The weapons thing is just unfortunate for them because Tank Dell looked really good. He has an injury problem.
And that's it.
And then really,
Mixon.
The Mixon thing sucks, but if this team thought Mixon was going to keep them alive at any point,
bad news for them.
Tenure there, yeah, bad news for them. It wasn't going to happen. Colts, you kind of mentioned it earlier, but I just said repeat of Saints last year, and Daniel Jones is benched.
AR starts before November.
Yeah, I said Jones benched by week 8, so yeah. But I think you could also go the other way with that.
They win the division.
Yeah. This division's wide open. I mean, I don't think the Titans have a chance really, but...
Let's go to the Titans right now.
The rest of the team, I said Cam Ward, once again, he's first overall pick. I said Cam Ward looks like a star in the making. Not a super hot take, but...
Yeah, Cam Ward finishes top 2 in Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I've been extremely impressed with Cam Ward.
Who's the other?
Jags. I said Lawrence figures it out with Cohen, and this team wins the division.
Tootin takes over the RB1 job by the end of the year.
What do you think of the Lawrence and Cohen situation?
Don't care. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
Just like Bo Nix and Sean Payton.
Yeah, I seen somebody was making a big deal about it on Twitter with Bo Nix yelling at Sean Payton. I said, this happens once a week.
With every QB.
Yeah. I think it happens. Yeah, I think it happens with majority of QBs. You just either don't see it.
Emotions are high. It's just how it works.
And I think it looks a lot worse when you lose. But I think it's a positive thing for a team to be like that.
Is that the last South team?
Yeah, that's AFC's done.
All right, NFC South. Saints. Saints finish 0-17.
That's kind of what I had. Shit.
What?
So much shit deleted.
Off the head.
What the fuck is going on?
Saints finish 0-17, and is Chris Olave extended?
No.
Chris Olave is not a Saint next year.
Yeah, that's what I had for the Saints too.
South. Panthers. Bryce Young is Bryce Young's a bust. That's not a hot take. Bryce Young is benched again this season.
Yeah, you still Dalton as backup.
I think so.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I agree with that one.
Falcons. Falcons win the division and make the NFC Championship game because of their defense and run game.
That's an extremely hot take.
Or I could also argue Kirk Cousins starts the game for them this season.
Mine was Penix isn't the guy, but I also know I had in there the pass rush looks good for the first time in forever.
What team am I missing?
Uh, Bucks.
Oh yeah, the Bucks because they were yesterday.
Um, this team's kind of hard for me to pick a hot take for them, but I think this is an NFC Championship contender. I didn't mention it when we were talking about the Texans Raiders or Texans Bucks earlier. There's not many guys in the league other than that I would want to go against in the fourth quarter other than Baker.
Allen, Burrow, Lamar.
Yeah,
Rams.
I mean they put the stat on the screen. Burrow has the most fourth quarter touchdowns in the last since he became a Buck. Which I mean
Baker. You
yeah.
said Burrow.
Sorry, Baker has the most fourth quarter touchdowns in the last 2 years ever since he became a Buck. Which obviously there's more to that, but at any time I'm watching a Bucks game and they're down like they were yesterday, I usually believe in them that they're going to win that game. Like the same thing against the Falcons. If it's a close game or they're down in the fourth, 9 times out of 10, I think they're winning that game. That's not a hot take. I just forgot to mention that earlier.
I'll say Bucky Irving takes a step back and Rashad White and Bucky Irving are RB1A and RB1B.
Yeah, I guess my hot take for this team is they're a true contender in the NFC.
All right. NFC West.
Rams. I said this is the 13-win team, and they're the favorites coming out of the NFC over the Eagles.
Yeah, Rams could be competing in February.
Yeah.
And Devontae Adams Puka Nacua is a top 3 wide receiver duo.
Yeah. Or Higgins, Chase.
That could be it right there.
Yeah, I mean, you can potentially put the Bucks in there, maybe.
Not yet.
That's more of just the offense as a whole.
Yeah.
I guess another hot take for the Bucks could be Buga takes the wide receiver 1 role.
You could do that too.
I'm interested to see what the offense looks like when Godwin.
So in weeks 12.
Oh, is that how long he's out?
Yeah, he'll be out for a while.
I thought it was.
He won't play full games until week 12.
All right.
Cardinals. Kyler Murray is not the guy, and
Yeah, I guess I agree with that one. It's been a few years since Kyler's looked promising. I mean, he's winning games now, but
I can't even say Kyler Murray's not the guy and they bench him. They paid too much to bench him.
yeah, you're not going to go very far with Kyler, fortunately.
Seahawks.
I said Jason leads the league in receiving.
I like it. Kenneth Walker's traded at the deadline. I don't know if that's a hot take though.
One of them.
Yeah. Cooper Kupp's last season.
In the league.
Yes. And Jake Bobo takes over wide receiver 1.
There's
Is that all the West teams?
Cardinals, Rams,
49ers.
Niners. I put Mac Jones as the next Sam Darnold.
Ooh, I like that.
It's going to be tough because Purdy's going to be back soon, but
So some team,
the
Bengals could flip.
This one could really go into next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I had.
Ricky Pearsall's wide receiver 1 of the future with targets.
I like that one.
North. Vikings.
Vikings, I said you should have kept Sam Darnold.
Should have kept Sam Darnold and J.J. McCarthy, like I kind of said earlier, will hurt Justin Jefferson and may push him out. That team's terrible.
Lions.
Uh,
I'm going to kind of combine the Lions and Bears together, but maybe Ben Johnson
The reason.
wasn't the reason. I'd argue I, I could argue that Frank Ragnow was more, and specifically the O line was more the reason because
They lost Zeitler. They lost Ragnow.
yeah, and they haven't looked as good. They still look good, but yeah, I'm kind of combining those two together, Bears and Lions. Ben Johnson might not have been as good as we thought.
Lions are a wild card exit. And then the Bears. Caleb Williams is not the guy, and Badgett starts 3 games this season.
It's just so hard for me to think what's wrong with the Bears because on paper you have great weapons. I like Caleb, so yeah.
I like Caleb too, but God,
I know the running game isn't great, but it's not terrible, and the defense is fine. So it's just hard for me to look on paper and see what the problem is with this team. A lot of teams like this, you can usually find a problem, but and a lot of people would point to Caleb, but I don't. I think Caleb's fine. It just seems like the Bears have tried everything and nothing seems to work. Now, for mine, I had Rome. Rome finishes as the wide receiver one on the team and is a top 20 receiver at the end of the year in the league. That's what I had for them. So that's
Packers. Packers win the Super Bowl and go 14-3.
there you go.
Is that what you?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Cowboys.
Dak wins MVP.
Brandon Aubrey wins MVP.
I said offense will push them into the playoffs. Dak throws for over 5,000 yards and wins the MVP.
5,000?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go there. We've had a 5,000-yard passer in like 7 years.
Yeah, I just think. Okay, I don't think it's going to happen, but there's reasoning for it. I mean, I think the Cowboys are going to be in close games. Their defense.
Yeah, I see why. I see your reasoning.
The defense is not on the field for very long because they're usually giving up a score.
I just think if Joe Burrow couldn't do it last year.
Yeah. I don't know. The main thing here, obviously, if Dak throws for 5,000, he's going to win MVP,
Yeah.
I think.
Unless they go 7-10.
So, yeah, really, it's an MVP. MVP award is the hot pick here. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess if the Ravens have the best offense, like I said earlier, of all time, not best offense,
Points record.
highest scoring offense of all time, you would think Lamar would win it, but
You thought that last year. The same thing happened last year.
yeah, and I mean, I think what we saw from Josh Allen yesterday, specifically with their Sunday, specifically with their schedule.
That's going to happen a lot.
I don't think Josh Allen is going to have crazy counting stats this year.
And I thought Burris was Burrow's year. And no.
Yeah, Burrow was my MVP pick going into the year, so obviously that's not going to happen. And I don't think Josh Allen is going to need to put up crazy stats to win games. Obviously, when you're looking at MVP, it's not all about stats, but if Dak gets this team into the playoffs,
He's in top 3 conversation.
yeah, I mean, I think that's an automatic.
Giants. Malik Neighbors is a top 3 wide receiver by the end of the season. And the combo of him and Russ could be dead. Like,
Yeah,
could make him break out even more.
mm-hmm. I like that one.
I also do think Russ is not the starter in December.
I said the Eagles can't win without the tush push. I don't know if that's really a hot take.
Well, the tush push. I mean, golly, you see all the stuff this week.
Yeah,
We didn't even talk about that, and I don't think we need to. But the Eagles do not have an identity in the pass game.
yeah, and the defense scares me.
Yes, even though they just put up 17.
If this team goes in the second quarter down 14 points, I don't think they can win.
I think it's very a worry.
Yeah.
It's going to take a big Saquon run or something.
Now I think I think it's hard for this team to go
14 down in the first quarter.
Yeah, but if this team is behind in the fourth quarter, it's by a touchdown or more than that. I think it's hard for them to win. Just with how the offense is built. Now, luckily for them, their team is good enough to where they shouldn't be in that situation all that often. But I mean,
When it does happen,
when it does, we'll see what happens.
Commanders, last one. Jaden Daniels takes a big step back, and they finish 9-8 and miss the playoffs.
Yeah, I think going into the season, I had the Cowboys ahead of them, which that
You did.
looks fine right now.
I think we both did.
Yeah, Daniel, I haven't been impressed with this team at all. I compare it to Stroud.
Yeah.
Not all on Daniel's fault, but just part of what it is.
All right, last segment. Predictions.
That was that all NFC.
Yep, that was it. I went in opposite order of what we did. Bills, Dolphins in Buffalo.
Give me the
Give me
Bills
the Bills.
by a lot.
I think it'll be close for no reason. One of those games. Sunday, Falcons, Panthers in Carolina. Give me the Falcons.
I'll, I'll take Panthers.
Oh, going over last week, we tied again for the listeners. The differences we had: I took the Patriots, Dylan took the Dolphins. I took the Chiefs, he took the Eagles. I took the Texans, he took the Bucks. I took the Chargers, he took the Raiders. So another even week. A little odd. That's 2 weeks in a row. Packers, Browns. Give me the Packers.
Yeah, I'll take the Packers too.
Jags, Texans, and Jacksonville. Give me the Texans.
Fuck. It's a hard one for me.
I just don't see the Texans starting 0 3.
That's what I was thinking too, but
If they start 0 3, we're gonna.
give me
They
the
might be hurt.
Jags. I mean, yeah, I'll take the Jags. I said the same thing about the Chiefs this week. Hard for me to think they start 0-2, but they did. And I honestly just think the Jags are the more complete team.
Bengals, Vikings, and Minnesota. Give me the Vikings.
I'll take the Bengals.
Steelers, Patriots, and New England. Give me the Steelers.
Yeah, I'll take the Steelers too.
Rams, Eagles in Philly.
Ooh, that's a good
Rematch of the NFC Championship game. Give me the Rams
game. In Philly.
in Philly. Give me the Rams.
Yeah, those Philly DBs might have themselves a rough day. I'll, I'll take the Rams too. Like I said earlier, I think if this team is playing from behind,
It'll be some scary
they'll be
hours.
tough to win, and I think this is a game where they could play from behind.
Jets, Bucks in Tampa.
I'll take the Bucks.
I think with or without Justin Fields, it's the Bucks win.
Yeah.
Colts, Titans in Tennessee. Give me the Colts. By the way, Indy by 3.5 is the line.
I'll take the Titans.
Well,
They're due for a win, and I think the Colts are due for a fall off.
Raiders, Commanders in DC.
Give me, give me the Commanders. I'm not going to overthink this one.
Yeah, give me the Commanders even if Daniels doesn't play. Broncos, Chargers in LA. Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, I'll take the Broncos. Hmm.
Saints, Seahawks in Seattle. Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'll take the Seahawks too.
Saints are terrible. Cowboys, Bears in Chicago. Give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys. I really want to pick the Bears in that one, but I'm not going to.
And then Monday night, Lions, Ravens in Baltimore.
And Baltimore.
In Baltimore. I'll take the Ravens.
Van Noy's out.
Yeah, but
Anybody out for the Lions? No.
no.
Fuck, it's a hard one. Yeah, I'll take the Ravens. I think that defense has enough to.
It's weird that one of these teams is going to start 1 2.
Yeah, I think that defense has enough to stop the Lions. I don't know, but Henry needs to have a better game.
Last time the Lions and Ravens played in Week 3,
Yeah,
Justin Tucker 66-yarder.
that ain't happening.
Tyler Loop, let's work. All right.
Um, We can do a couple college picks for the big games.
All right, we gotta end it.
Um, I don't think there's too much to talk about. Clemson does not look like their preseason
Should
time.
Notre Dame be ranked?
I don't think so. Notre Dame doesn't look very good.
Okay, top 25 matchups. Texas Tech, Utah. In Utah.
Give me Texas Tech.
Yeah, they look good. Auburn, Oklahoma, and OU.
That's probably the best game of the week.
Give me OU. Heisman.
I'll take Auburn
Illinois, Indiana.
in Indiana, right?
Yeah, in Indiana.
I think that's where game day's going.
Give me
Game day's going to Miami.
give me Illinois.
I'll take Illinois too.
Is they still have Altmaier or whatever his name is? Yeah, Altmaier.
Yeah.
Miami, Florida. In Miami.
Give me Miami. Florida's terrible.
Yeah. Lagway and fall off needs to be studied.
The coach is on his way out very soon. A couple of years too late.
K State versus the bye week.
Give me the bye week by 30.
Should be a good game.
Is that all the ring?
Yeah, that's all the ranked matchups. All right.
Who's got you got?
West Virginia at home. KU by 13 and a half is the line. First time we've been double-digit favorites in 12 years.
Jeez.
Or more, probably more than that. It's 17 years. So, look out. FS1 on HBO Max.
So Notre Dame. Notre Dame's ranked 24 now.
Do they beat Purdue? The line's only 26 and a half.
I hope.
Do they cover?
Probably not. I don't know. I said going into the year I didn't like Notre Dame's QB. I still don't like him. I don't think he's very good. Got into a big argument about that one.
Who do you got winning the WNBA championship?
Who's in it?
I have the Aces. It's Lynx, Valkyrie in the first round, best of three. Lynx are up 1-0. Mercury, Liberty 4-5. Liberty up 1-0. Aces, Storm. Aces are up 1-0. Dream Fever. Dreams up 1-0.
I'll take Liberty.
The 5 seed.
Yeah.
I think the Aces and Age Wilson get it done this year.
Yeah.
Lynx, Aces, final.
I'll have to tune into that one.
I'll be there. Yeah, what else? I don't think there's anything else to talk about. MLB, we normally go to that, but now the Royals are out of it, so.
Yeah, we got 2 weeks about left.
Yeah, there's 12 games, I think.
Yeah, so 2 weeks left. We'll talk about that once the playoffs start.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the MLB playoffs. They're really fun to watch, especially when your team's not in it,
Yeah.
because then you can just enjoy it. Do you have any award predictions with the MLB? Oh, yeah, MVP for the AL? Rowley or Judge?
Well, Judge is still hurt, isn't he?
No, he's playing.
Oh, he's back. I'll take Rowley though.
Give me Cal, just because of the record. And he's been in his predominant catcher. NL MVP. It's going to be Shohei, but I think it should be Schwarber. But they won't give it to Schwarber.
Future Royal.
Schwarber? Future Oriole. AL Cy Young.
Skubal.
Scooble or Crochet. NL Cy Young.
I'll take Skubal over Crochet. NL Cy Young.
Give me Skeens. It would have been
Who else?
that's pretty much it. It would have been Wheeler, but he got hurt. What else is there? Oh, Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year in the NL is going to be the Cub starter, Kate Horton.
Wilson.
I don't think Jacob. I think it's gonna be Nick Kurtz.
Or one of those two.
And Wilson's kind of fallen off ever since he got the All Star. Yeah. All right, we'll be back next Tuesday for another episode. Talk about week 3 next week and come up with another thing. We will see you guys then. Thank you guys for listening or watching on YouTube, and see ya.